Pokemon Gold and Silver are one of the most beloved games in the series. It's very nostalgic, the music just hits different, and they felt like a peaceful step from Red and Blue, but Johto is not as safe as it seems. There's lots of creepy things lurking in the shadows. The unknown radio transmissions with the unsettling pauses. It feels like I have to look behind my chair every time I hear it. Every time the unknown transmissions ever play, even when it was on the Game Boy Color, it sounded very ominous, like the static sounds. It's also the fact that it's very unexpected. When you turn on the radio for Pokemon Gold and Silver, you expect peaceful Goldenrod City music, or even just Team Rocket music, it's fine. When you go near the ruins of Alph, it's like the unknown has infiltrated your radio, and it has caused like a virus or a bug into your radio systems, and they've just playing this music to possess you or something. And even the concept of unknown, like when you go inside the ruins of Alph, you know that there are 28 alphabets. They're hard to get rid of, so they're multiplying themselves, so you can't escape from their doom. And their puzzles unlock cryptic messages like, our words shall remain here for eternity. So they're just basically saying that they're never gonna leave. They're always gonna be there to haunt us. The intro for Pokemon Crystal also was terrifying for me. Obviously, Unown is in there as well. When you start the game, it just starts with a weird sound like we hear right now. Then it goes back to more unknown forms with the one eye. When I was first playing this game, I thought they weren't even Pokemon. I thought they were just weird looking stuff. And same with Lavender Town music in Pokemon Gold and Silver. It sounds more sad than the original. The Lavender Town creepypasta is enough to spook anyone out. When people heard the Lavender Town music, it was rumored to just cause like scratching of the skin and even self-harm. And Pokemon are supposedly sleeping in peace of the Pokemon Tower. But what about that dead Raticate from Red and Blue? When we defeated Gary on this SS Anne in the last game, the Raticate seemed to be gone forever. Just like Raticate was dead, the rival was mourning at the Pokemon Tower. Maybe that's why they continued in Pokemon Crystal with the Lavender Town music. There was also ghost sightings on the SS Aqua theory, that the passengers died on it and the ghosts haunted. The SS Aqua was usually where we battled trainers and went inside every single room. It was pretty peaceful for the most part, but the passengers seem to have died on it. When we tried to have a quest with helping the old lady look for her daughter, we see that she's gone after we enter a room and we enter her back. But she was actually hiding in one place, but it's still kind of ominous that they had to add this in. Like, oh, their child went missing, and maybe right now the SS Aqua, the ghosts are haunting it. And most people expect Burn Tower to be creepy, but Tin Tower is even worse. It's a towering maze with haunting, majestic music, and the NPCs inside are completely expressionless. It doesn't feel like a place meant for meeting a legendary. What if they mistreated Ho-Oh, like they abused it for its revival? And I remember there were stories that when Suicune, Entei, and Raikou had destroyed the Burnt Tower, they hated them and they abused the dogs, they threw stones at it. Maybe Ho-Oh, they also didn't like it either. It had too much power and it may have been a threat to humans, so that's why they could have treated it like a pawn, like a Mewtwo. The Tin Tower feels like a place where people get lost and never return. The visuals are mesmerizing and disorienting. It feels like it was designed to trap you. You wonder if you're being tested or even hunted. Maybe the spirits from the Burnt Tower are still lingering here. Red was the hero in Red and Blue. In Gold and Silver, he's something else entirely. He isolates himself on Mount Silver, refusing to speak, and is waiting for a challenger on the snowy mountain. But when you defeat him, he vanishes silently. He's just a kid, and why is he living alone on a frozen mountain? What happened to him? It feels like you're battling a ghost of your former self. The sprites of Pokemon Gold and the sprites of Pokemon Red, the guy sprites, look very identical. And honestly, Johto just might seem like a peaceful countryside at first, but once you dig a little deeper, there's a lot of creepy and mysterious stuff lurking behind the surface. The music, the quiet towns, those weird ruins, they all add up to a vibe that sticks with you. Thanks for hanging out and exploring the darker side of Pokemon with me, and until next time.